This video contains discussions of inappropriate behavior, including predatory conduct and online safety. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. All individuals are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
So, pedophiles. Pedophiles are something you find everywhere, like on social media or on games like Roblox. A few days ago, like a month ago, I found my first pedophile. Before we get to this story, make sure if you like this kind of content, you like and subscribe. It gives your brother some love. Now, let's get right back to the video. Okay, so first off, this wasn't me that caught the pedophile. It was actually my mom, but I'm just telling the story. My mom gets a friend request from this guy, RRR_7383. He sends her a friend request and hits her up. She accepts it. The only reason she accepts it is because she thinks he's an old pal from long ago that just hit her up with a friend request. RRR says the first message. He asks her, hi. For now, we're gonna call RRR just R. R hits her up with a hi. My mom, she doesn't know who this guy is. So she says, hey, who's this? RRR, I am Men. I don't know if that's his name. I don't know, but he goes by Men. So instead of calling him R, we're gonna call him Men. He says, how old? My mom already knows that Men isn't one of her friends. So she wants to play around a little bit because we've been watching those catching predator shows. So she wants to play around a little bit. And she says, she was 13. So he says, oh, can I see you? Bro, actually pause. If my mom actually told him her age, you know what would happen? He's probably gonna say, nah, you're too old for me. So he says, can I see you? Whatever that means. You know what he's probably asking for. And she asks, how old are you? He says 18. And then asks her the question again. Can I see you? Question mark emoji. And my mom asks him why. You know, she should have stopped talking to him a long time ago. But, you know, like, your boy got to get the views, if you know what I'm talking about. So I kind of like that she kept talking to him. But he says, can I see you? My mom asks why. And he says, I want to see you, please. Question mark. And then she says, send me a pic first. Then he says, first you, then me. My mom says she got this slang from me. She says, nah, IDC, bro. Oh, yeah. Yeah, thanks, Mom, for using that slang. Because, you know, I'm the slang king. So she says, nah, IDC, bro. And then he says, I said it first. And then she says, IDC, GB. GB means goodbye. After my mom says GB, goodbye, he says, man says you first, see? And then she says, nah. And then, bro, he adds a bombshell that actually makes him a predator. So the reason why you can't see what he said right now is because my mom was taking screenshots of his text messages, and as soon as he knew she was taking screenshots, he edited this part. But what he actually said is, yeah, he said that. I can't really say that on YouTube, but I bet you could guess. He says, your beep size, question mark, and then as soon as this happened, I came here and I sent him a YouTube link. You probably know what the YouTube link is too. Play the song. Trying to check the phone and it's probably 8. And then after, I don't think he opened the YouTube link, but after that he says size again. And then my mom, this is around the part where she didn't care anymore. She didn't want to get more evidence about him being a p3d0 or any of that, but you kind of see what he says. My mom says, I hate you. And then he says, why? And then okay, so this is evidence of him being a p3d0. This is actual evidence. He says, I love you. He said I love you to a 13-year-old. Not really, but she's fake 13. He thinks she's 13. So don't talk to this guy. Then after that, they get into a I hate you, I love you fight. And that's it. My mom said, I hate you. He said, I love you. And then I hate you, I love you. Well, that's it. Like, he doesn't say anything else after that. And he deletes the chat. And I think my mom blocks him. I think the moral of this story is, don't talk to R underscore 783. He's a p3d0. And bye.